After defeating the shadow, Nox, Blaze, and Seth were more united than ever. Nox felt his light shining brighter than ever, like a star inside him. However, deep in his heart, a small doubt was growing. He kept thinking about the shadow, how it had chased him before. Could it come back?
I feel stronger, but, Nox said, gazing up at the sky which still had traces of darkness. What if the shadow comes back? I'm not sure I'll be ready again. I've fought it before, but sometimes I feel like it's always there, waiting.
Don't worry, Nox. Blaze replied, putting a hand on Nox's shoulder. We've been through so much together, and we've always come out stronger. It doesn't matter how big or strong that shadow is. Together, we're unstoppable. Our light can't be dimmed, not while we're united.
The calm that had settled over them suddenly changed. The sky, which had been clear and bright, began to darken again, but this time it was different. Everything around them felt heavier, as if the world itself was slowing down. Out of nowhere, a deep and mysterious voice filled the air. You have shown strength, little heroes. The voice echoed everywhere, making the three friends exchange worried glances. But now you must prove what's truly in your hearts. This test will be harder than anything you've faced before. Are you ready to face your deepest fears? In front of them appeared a huge golden door with strange symbols that seemed to move as if they were alive. The door glowed with a golden light, but its energy wasn't warm. It felt challenging, as if it knew what lay beyond wouldn't be easy.
Fears? Seth frowned, staring at the golden door with a mix of doubt and bravery. I'm not afraid of anything. He continued, though deep down he was beginning to doubt his own words, or at least I thought so. A knot formed in his stomach. This test was different, more personal. Nox, we're in this together. Blaze said, clenching his fists and looking at his two friends. No matter what's coming, we'll face it together, like always. We won't let our fears stop us.
Nox looked at the door with a growing sense of unease in his chest. His heart began to race. He knew that what he feared most wasn't the darkness itself, but being left alone again. That was his greatest fear, being without his friends, without the light they brought him.
What if I'm not strong enough? Nox muttered, his eyes fixed on the door, but his thoughts were far away. What if, despite everything, the darkness traps me again? What if I'm left alone, with no one by my side? His words were barely a whisper, but his friends heard him clearly. They knew this was his real fear, far deeper than any shadow.
You're not alone, Nox. Blaze exclaimed firmly, giving him a gentle push on the shoulder to get his attention. No matter what you face, we'll always be with you. Always. Blaze's words were like an unbreakable promise, filled with confidence.
The three friends held hands, feeling the warmth of their bond, and together they took the first step towards the great golden door. As they approached, the golden glow grew brighter, and a white light enveloped them completely. But this time, none of them felt afraid. They knew that as long as they were together, nothing could defeat them. They had faced their fears and overcome them with the strength of their friendship.
With Blaze and Seth by my side, Nox said, looking at his friends with a smile full of gratitude, I know I can face whatever comes next. I'm not afraid anymore. His voice was filled with confidence, and at that moment, he knew his greatest strength didn't come from darkness or light, but from the friendship that united them.